Now she's hoping you might be able to help.
Snow is over. Now we're tracking our next round of rain. We'll show you the update in your most accurate forecast.
Now, live, this is 8 News Now at 11.
I got to say, after 32 years, this is one case in my career that I felt uncomfortable about. The fact that I could not resolve it successfully. And the fact that, particularly when we're talking about a 3-year-old little boy.
A little bit of closure for the North Las Vegas Police Department after an arrest is made in a decades-old cold case. Pieced together scraps of torn-up letters, a fake birth certificate application. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. These are just a couple pieces of evidence investigators say helped them crack a 3-decade-old cold case that really rocked the valley to its core. 8 News Now reporter Darlene Melendez live in studio with the details.
Well, Brian and Denise, in 2017, someone applied for a birth certificate using Francine Pierre's name. That request turned out to be fraudulent, but that was when detectives really started looking into this case again, re-interviewing witnesses, having new witnesses not included in the original investigation come forward, even piecing together dozens of letters between Fleming and Luster, all of that outlined right here in this affidavit.
For the first initial days, I knew in my heart of hearts, the child was not there.
Retired North Las Vegas Police Lieutenant Bob King emotionally addresses a room of journalists sharing some closure from a case he worked on 3 decades ago, missing 3-year-old Francine Pierre.
I wish we could find the little boy alive and well, but obviously that's not going to happen.
Francine was reported missing on Saturday, August 2nd, 1986. His mother, Amy Fleming, and her then boyfriend, now husband, Lee Luster, told police they lost track of him at the Broad Acres swap meet in North Las Vegas. At the time, investigators say they didn't have enough evidence to charge the couple. The pair was in and out of jail, though, for obstruction of justice and prior child abuse on the 3-year-old boy. New evidence in the case, interviews with more witnesses who have come forward since then. Also letters obtained by correction officers while the pair was in custody.
Amy wrote in one of the letters, she stated, "What happened was totally unintentional. I'm sorry. I hope you know that," along with several other quotes from her letter.
More than 30 years later, Fleming is on her way back to Nevada from Florida, where she and Luster moved in the late 80s, now facing a charge of open murder. Luster currently not connected with Francine's death, though this retired detective's gut tells him otherwise.
Well, my gut feeling is, yeah. I mean, I believe that they both obviously knew something about this child. I believe that he wasn't at the swap meet.
And our sister station found this note on the door of Fleming and Luster's South Florida home. It's signed by Lee Luster and adamantly states that Amy did not murder her son Yo, which was Francine's nickname. The note also states that at the time of his reported disappearance, there were many witnesses that saw the child with Amy. In this affidavit, however, detectives ruled that the child was never at the swap meet that day. It still isn't clear how Francine was killed, but given their history, investigators say it was likely another case of child abuse.